Hi, my name's Paul. I teach guitar and bass. I've been teaching for over 25 years. I love teaching the guitar because it's such a varied instrument. A lot of people when they start will learn acoustic, learn some chords, and maybe play some songs like this. And then maybe move on to something a bit more advanced. There's also electric guitar, which is a great instrument, and you can get into all the different sounds and more techniques, string bending. You might end up playing something like this. Or it's classical. It's how I started. When I was a kid, I started learning classical. It's a beautiful instrument. It's one of my favourite pieces. So, learning an instrument is a great thing to do. For me, it's meant I've met some great people, I've travelled the world, doing concerts, and it's just the best thing. So, hope you've enjoyed this, and see you again, hopefully. Cheers.
Hello, my name is Miss Cooper and I teach piano at Blessed Thomas. I've been teaching piano for about 15 years now, maybe a little bit longer. My general approach to most students is that I want them to have a basic understanding of notation, so how to read music, rhythms, so a little bit of theory, and then I will introduce technical exercises through scales, which also helps you understand how the piano works as well. But it's not all theory and reading. I understand that every student is different in the way that they learn, and I like to tailor lessons to suit them. I offer a wide range of styles that I teach, from classical, jazz, pop, modern, stride piano, you name it, we'll give it a go. And I've put hundreds of students through their exams over the years, whether that's the ABRSM classical boards, Trinity Rock and Pop, LCM. And whilst I do think grades are great because they give you a bit of direction, and it's such a wonderful sense of achievement, they're not the be all and end all. So again, it's finding out what is going to suit that student. I think the most important thing about being a piano teacher is that your main job is to make sure that that student loves their instrument and you're giving them a skill for life, something that they'll always have. So they have to enjoy the lessons, they have to enjoy the material they're working on. And if you can get that right, then you're doing a good job.
Hi everybody, my name is Neve. I'm a musical theatre performer and I am also the owner of Vivacity School of Theatre. So I have been doing musical theatre my entire life, but I started my proper training when I was 15, going down from Manchester to London's West End every single weekend for training. As soon as I finished high school, I then went on to do 5 years more of training, and that included going down to London to get my first class degree in musical theatre, which when I was in London, I was being trained by the industry's best professionals. And then I went on to teach across London myself, before coming back to Manchester and opening up my theatre school. My favourite thing ever about teaching is when a student realises what they are capable of. To see children unlock that potential and realise, wow, I am really good, I am capable of that, I can make an audience feel something, I can sing that note that I thought was impossible. That is just the best feeling in the whole world. It's so rewarding. Performing arts has completely shaped my life. It's given me confidence, lifelong friendships, a passion to look forward to every single day when I wake up, an amazing career that I just have the best time doing. And I just think if I could give anyone a piece of advice, it would just be to give it a try. Thank you so much. See you later, and hopefully I'll see you at singing lessons.
Hello, my name is Miss Thackeray and I'm the BTH woodwind teacher. The instruments that I teach are flute, clarinet and saxophone. And the first instrument I'd like to introduce you to is the flute, which is the instrument I chose to learn at school due to its beautiful sound from the material that it's made from, which is silver. It's uniquely played on its side and we blow across this hole here. The sound and the air vibrates down the tube and then we can change the pitch with different keys for our fingers. The more fingers you add to the flute, the lower it sounds. It's a little bit like playing over the top of a bottle top if you've ever tried that, and it sounds like this. Next we have the saxophone, and this is the alto saxophone made of brass. I think it's one of the coolest looking instruments due to its shape and colour. It can be found in jazz music, big band, and it has a really powerful raspy sound, which is what I love about the instrument. The way it works is it has a reed made of wood and it's very delicate. It's connected to this mouthpiece here made of plastic, and we blow over the top. Our air goes through, vibrates, goes all the way down to the bottom of the tube, and then we have different keys to press for each of our fingers to change the sound. And it sounds like this.
Hi there, my name's Joe. I'm the singing teacher at BTH. I've been playing an instrument or singing for 25 years and perform regularly in Manchester and the Northwest. Live performance is one of my favourite things in the world. I find great joy in helping people to find their own voices. My experience is in contemporary and traditional musical theatre styles, as well as pop and classical singing. I have a great interest in vocal health and vocal biology, so I can help develop the singing voice as healthily as possible, while still focusing on making a great sound the best way for each individual singer. Music is a really important part of my life. It always has been. It's a way to express my creativity, to connect with other musicians, and to develop my skills. It's something to work on and something to be satisfied with the end product of in the end. I'd love to be able to help your child find what's important to them creatively and musically and help them along their way. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Mr. Agnew. I'm the drum teacher at Blessed Thomas. I really enjoy teaching at that school. It's a lovely school, lovely teachers, loads of everyone's just dead nice. But I especially enjoy the fact that all the people that play there, all the kids that play there, they're dead loud. They properly hear the drums, and I like that. But yeah, so it's a great instrument to learn for helping develop your confidence. It's quite an athletic instrument, you know, there's a lot of kind of physicality to it, so it's good for that. And but it's good for the academia as well, learning how to read drums, understand how the drums work, all this. I try not leave any of that out. I think that's dead important to learn. And yeah, myself, I grew up listening to a lot of, you know, rock and things like this, but yeah, then developed a big taste for jazz and funk and a lot of world grooves as well. And I've traveled all over the world. I've traveled to Africa and traveled to Cuba, Japan, studied with musicians in all these different places, and I bring a lot of that to kind of my own playing. So yeah, looking forward to meeting some new students next year and carrying on the work at Blessed Thomas. Yeah, primarily because, as we know, you know, drums, they're just the coolest instrument. You know, we all know that, but you get to do stuff like this.